let's go ahead and talk about the woman who's going to sue Heineken.
There you go.
We talk about that.
Move right into it.
Yeah. And headline from GatorRocks.iheart.com. Shout out to GatorRocks.iheart. And Clint, you did a good job writing this. Clint, you look like a guy that I know. He kind of he looks like a poor local name. He looks like he could be their brother. Shout out to their dad. Probably made a kid wherever this is from. 98.7 the Gator. Oh, it's somewhere in Florida.
0.03%.
Yeah.
Suing?
Over 0%, 0.0 beer for containing as much as 0.03 alcohol. So a woman in Louisiana has sued Heineken over their 0.0% beer, so their non-alcoholic beer, because it has 0.03% alcohol in it. So in the lawsuit, I guessed her name was going to be Karen. Do you guys have any guesses?
Susan.
Cynthia?
I'm going to go with Janice.
Oh,
Okay.
see, I was thinking Janet for, damn it, Janet from, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It was Kathleen. Kathleen M. Wilson argues that there are consumers who not wish to ingest even the minuscule amount of alcohol contained in the product. So according to their website, the beer has an extremely small amount of alcohol, maximum of 0.03 ABV, which is the same as other food products such as bread, bakery products, and juices due to the natural fermentation in the ingredients. And that's when Logan just decided he's going to have more bread for breakfast and not steak dinners. And he's going to have juices instead of water because it has 0.03% alcohol in it. And I'm not drunk.
Moldy bread, you woman.
So that's why the bread makes me feel drunk on carbs.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. So apparently to use the non-alcoholic label, a brew must be less than 0.5% alcohol by volume. Wilson is requesting Heineken change the labeling of the product and monetary damages as well as court costs.
Well, she's definitely not going to get them for one because it says that there's 0.0. It doesn't say 0.00. And as we all know, you round down if it's below 5. So they're still not wrong. Like she's got nothing. That's just lawsuit crazy. Remember when that first started, like in the 90s, like everybody sued for everything.
Everything. Like farts in a jar.
Just continuing the tradition.
Yeah. So
There
Clint
were no farts in the jar, Your Honor.
Yes. The lawsuit has been overturned. Farts in a jar is allowed. Clint loves music, hockey, playing drums, and drinking margaritas. That's what it says about Clint.
I agree with you completely, Toby, that this is going to be overturned if it hasn't already been overturned. If it's going to be completely dismissed. But you remember that article a few weeks ago about the guy who had sued a bunch of stuff he sued. But one of the things that's interesting to me is he sued Pop-Tarts. I don't know what it went through, but he said the strawberry Pop-Tarts had more pears and apples in them, which was on the label than the strawberry. But yet they called themselves strawberry Pop-Tarts. I wonder what happened to that one.
Ooh. Maybe on next week's episode 116, we will have a little update on the Pop-Tart lawsuit.
Look it up, yeah.
Do you guys put butter on your Pop-Tart?
I do not.
My wife taught me that put it in a toaster, pull it out, and then the pastry side, put butter on it, and it melts, it soaks into it. Mm-hmm. I was like, what are you, 5? And then I tried it, and I was like, I want some.
Yeah, that's my wife. My wife does. I don't.
Yep.
I don't. I also usually don't cook my Pop-Tart.
Right. I'm a raw. You know what's funny is I unwrap them, and I'll just double it up, just like it's a candy bar.
Yeah.
You're an animal.
Like a Kit Kat. Same way I eat a Kit Kat.
I don't eat Pop-Tarts, but last time any Pop-Tart I do eat, you can't cook a Pop-Tart.
Unless disgusting. They had a steak and eggs and bourbon Pop-Tart. He's not eating that shit for breakfast.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really more of a toaster strudel guy.
My kids love the toaster strudels. The nice thing, you heat those up, you put that little frosting on them. You don't even have to spread that shit. You take the strudel and you go like this and like you would with butter in a pan, and it just runs all over the edge, and then here you go. It's easy.
That's not it's not frosting there, Logan. That's Alpha Jack.
My kids like it. Whatever.
Quit ruining the boys' day. It's Pantene.
Yeah.
It's edible Pantene.
But I don't think you can. Toaster Strudel's 10 times better than Pop-Tarts. Completely agree. But they're a different league. I think people who compare them, Toaster Strudels are better. That's like saying a hot fudge sundae is better than a bowl of just vanilla ice cream. Of course it is.
I will
I agree with
never.
that.
I can never eat a Pop-Tart again after the raw dog comment. That might be the funniest thing I've heard. All week.
I raw dog my
and
Pop-Tarts.
A raw dog, the Pop-Tart. But you have to admit, though, if you're, you know what I mean, if you're getting the kids or ready for school, or you're just, you know, maybe working at a school and you're just trying a quick meal to get out and get to school, it's a solid opportunity.